Will that change a lot?
No. I mean, generally I think it means more familiarity, but I don't think this year it does. You know, you play against the same, you play Georgetown, you know what you get. You play Villanova, you down there what you get. Because you play them so many times. That part of it's all different.
Tougher to play without familiarity to you than it is for you to play here.
Don't you have Mark Kirby?
He's familiar with it.
I would assume so.
Because
You play different. But you know, Bob, and all, I think what happens is it's kind of like what Jeff said afterwards. You know, it's when you play us, we're not going to let you run your sets. We're going to take you out of games. We're going to end up playing a lot of ball screens. Don't play. Which is, I think what pretty much everybody who played has said for a long time.
it's pretty much what you have to do in basketball anyway.
Then the clock. I think Oklahoma does a great job running sets. They're a little more complex now than what they were before because they'll run some different entries into it, but still the same stuff. And they run it pretty well.
One change from the last time, guard. One change they made. Huggins coming off the bench.
I think he's trying to get more guys on the floor to score. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but I think that's right.
Notice you shot 74 free throws the last 2 games. Is that the problem? Things that you're trying to do differently?
You're trying to get the line going. You're trying to spread people as much as we can spread people and dominate the basket. Trying to get the line.
It's more like a regular schedule now. We're playing like the 2 game. I mean, there's no more 10-day gaps or a week off for Christmas, things like that. Is that a good thing now? Where it's more of a regular schedule, get the 2 games in, get ready for the next game, instead of having a week off.
I can show you my time on it. I mean, I think generally, I don't know, travel-wise. You know what I mean? It's not like, flying and say, well, so we're going to have to adjust things, I think, because of that. Start the games at 9 o'clock. Probably I think that kind of deal will take a little bit to get used to and a little bit to figure it out.
Oh, they used to put that mean English. They used to throw that boy up.
Coach,
Hey, Nick.
how you doing?
Good.
Good. Happy New Year.
You as well.
Coach, have you seen some any signs of some steady improvement, in the overall performance of the team?
Well, Nick, you know what? Jay Jacobs, who is here and then leaves and then comes back, and he's gone for 3 or 4 days. He told me yesterday he thought we've gotten a whole lot better since the last time he was here. And sometimes that's easier, when you watch him every day, it's kind of hard. It's hard to tell how much better we're really getting. But Jay seems to think we've gotten better. And who am I to doubt Jay Jacobs? You know what I mean?
I don't know what I believe him. I covered him as a high school player.
I didn't really want to get into all that, Nick.
At Morgantown High.
You're giving up, 61 a game, so you're pretty good defensively.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, we scored more points against them than anything else. their 3 losses, they've scored 60 or less. We're going to have to guard them. He does a great job coaching them. They beat us in transition. Their probably last 6 or 7 baskets were in transition or second shots. So they do a great job in transition, but they're not one of those teams that has to do that. We tell our guys all the time, score early, score late. And they do a great job. He plays those guards, but inside they play 3 guys. Pretty much. That's what they need. If everybody packs it in,
You don't call one guys by design?
no, because I've read your column. I thought, Dale, I don't have any answers. Maybe you have some.
Are you trying to pare things down, or just?
Honestly, I'd like to, but I don't know that I can. I mean, I think everybody here would say, I didn't play Kevin Marine for 2 games. He deserves to play. We need to get him in again. He brings too much good things to the package not to play. So, then you add him, it's 10, and then, who knows? We don't make any shots. Maybe Matt Humphrey can make a shot. Or Aaron Brown. I mean, AB was our best 3-point percentage shooter a year ago. Shot like 36%, I think it was.
The dribble drive stuff that you installed last week before Eastern Kentucky, how do your bigs fit in when you play that? Do you have to play more open post when you run that, or can they have a role when you go to that?
I don't know, they got a huge role. Actually, the hope was we could ISO Dennis and Eric Moore, and it gets Eric out where Eric can make some shots. Mm-hmm. Instead of moving Eric where they can stand and guard him, we just kind of stand him out there, which if they leave him, I told those guards, throw him the ball, let him shoot it. He shoots it better than you do, so let him shoot it. It's kind of what it did in Cincinnati one time. We kept climbing shots. So I called timeout and told the post guys, you guys get out behind the line, let those guards rebound, see how they like it. And what happened was I had this guy, Keith Stark, started making them. And the reverse Robinson made a few, and so it really changed what we did because against his own, I put Starks out there and let him shoot and make yards try to do that, which I've got to do with these guys. But Eric can shoot out there. Eric may well be our best 3-point shooter.
Look at the numbers between Gary Brown and Corey Huggins, and they're starting at the same rate. They're about the same water average. You got one starting, the other one coming in, I guess. The one that comes in plays a few more minutes per game than the one starting. Brown, talk about that. What you're trying to do with those 2 guys, and how you're going to get them to be starting really similar at a higher level.
Well, I've always tried to have a guy that came off the bench. Missouri did it for us for a long time. I kind of talked to him and understood why, and so he was good with it. And I said, I think Donnell Burton he's one of those who are top 10 biggest scores in the history of Cincinnati. Probably in the top 7 or 8. Never started the game. Never in his 4 years ever started the game. Because he made such a great effort coming off the bench. Terrence Gibson didn't start the game until Jackson tore his knee. Second round of recovery. Because he gave us so much coming off the bench. I always want somebody to change the game a little bit. And then change it in some way or another. Burton changed it because he come in and make shots. Terrence Gibson changed it with his energy. And I think that's what Missouri did. When we brought Missouri in the game, how everybody's all keyed up to play, and then you kind of like settle in. Well, then you bring Joe Mazzulla in, and all of a sudden you're a little more revved up than they are, and that's kind of what we want to do with Gary.